Have you ever thought about how quickly time has passed and the years fly by? It's really odd, because we have one day at a time, and some days the days will take, seems like forever, and the months will go by fairly slowly. But when you look back at it, it is absolutely amazing how quickly time passes. And I can remember my mum having this conversation with me years and years ago, and she used to say to me that the older you get, the faster time passes. And I didn't really believe her, to be honest. And she said to me what I should do on that particular day was click my fingers. And then she said to me, years from now, you will flick your fingers and you will think of me and this conversation we're having, and it will seem like yesterday. And you know what? She was absolutely right. Those years, that must have been 30, 35 years ago, I suppose, that she said that to me. And as someone who was in their late 20s, early 30s at the time, I didn't believe her. But you know what? She was absolutely right. Have you ever had the radio on, playing some music, and heard a song that took you back to a specific time and place, where you thought to yourself, wow, I can remember exactly where I was that day? And it happens to me ever such a lot. And funnily enough, a few days back, Debs and I were watching YouTube, and we were flicking through some of the music things on there. And we started watching the best 50 records of 1970, where they show you little clips of each song. And we watched that one. And I can remember saying to her, God, I remember In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry. I was 10 years old, and I can remember we were on the holiday camp, and I was playing cricket with other kids on the green. And it was just like yesterday. It seems like I can vividly remember us all playing cricket. And then we moved into 1971, 72, 73, and 74. And on Monday, I'll be 64. And 50 years ago, on that day, in 1974, the number one song was Rock Your Baby by George McRae. And it's really odd, because it's the only song that I ever remember from all my birthdays. But I can remember it so vividly. And that's the thing, isn't it, about music? Those songs come on and they just take you back to a time and place. And as we watched through them, we watched through 1970, 71, 72, 74. We went right the way through to 1979. And do you know what? It was like an afternoon of reverie. Because as the different songs came on, either myself or Debs would be able to recount a special time, some special day from years gone by, where we thought to ourselves, wow. I can remember 1978, You're the One That I Want, number one for ages. And at the time I was at Great Yarmouth in the Pleasure Beach, looking after one of the rides. And I can remember that it was such a huge hit. And people were singing and dancing to it. I can remember people walking through the Pleasure Beach at Great Yarmouth, dancing when they heard the song. And then I can remember going to see the film Grease in the pictures at Enfield in, September, October time that year. And there must have been a group of 30 or 40 of us went to see it. And when we came out, it was like we'd been infected with something, and that we were, really, really happy. We went to the pub afterwards, and we were all stood outside the pub, and everyone was singing You're the One That I Want. Special, special times. And those memories have stayed with me. And it's really funny that music has that ability to do it to you. And you listen back all those years, and the memories flood back. And if you're younger than me, and you're watching this, if you're maybe in your 30s or 40s, Take heed of what I'm saying, because time does indeed fly really fast. You'll be amazed how quickly it goes. You will be amazed that one day, years from now, you'll hear a song and you'll be taken back to it, and a smile will come on your face as you enjoy that quick burst of memory of a special, special time that was yours. However, in saying that, there are other songs, or you'll see a television program or something that will take you back to a time that was quite sad in your life. And even though you were sad, it's really odd, because usually there's a bittersweet feeling that comes along with that. And I don't know what it is, but you know what? This life we've got, it can seem all uphill sometimes. It can seem like a grind. But you know what? There are special, special moments laced in completely along the way. And I suppose that's what I'm trying to say in this video. There are special days. There will always be special days. You will have memories come back to you. The thing is, to me it seems that if I didn't have music, I would not have the memories, because it seems like my memories are all laced to tunes and songs from years gone by, all special songs that have stayed with me, and I only need to hear them and it's either a big smile on my face or I get choked because I've heard something that's a bit sad for me. But even the sad ones bring back memories that I don't want to forget. It's weird how that happens, isn't it? Yeah. Happy, happy days. Happy, happy memories. And I'll tell you what, I think you should start a YouTube channel yourself, specifically to be able to relate these stories as they come into your mind. Because it's really important, I think, that you tell your story and that you let your tales of your life be known not only to your family, but people outside of your family. As you tell your stories, you will find that people will relate to them, and you'll be glad that you did, because sometimes you get these humbling experiences where people will say how much they related to your story and how grateful they are that you told it. But going back to the other afternoon and listening to all those songs, do you know what? I can remember being 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on. And I can remember hearing all those, the years 78 and 79, the disco hits at the time. Wow, Ring My Bell, Ain't No Stopping Us Now from 79. The hits from Donna Summer and the like in 78. Just remind me of going to all the clubs. Do you remember Boogie Oogie Oogie? All those songs that bring back such great memories for me. And I'll tell you what, you should have a go at it, you know. Put YouTube on one day. Don't watch the normal people that you watch. Go and have a listen to the music from the time when you were younger and feel those memories come flooding back, bringing a smile on your face and just reminding you that, you know, we feel crap about life at times. Well, listening to those songs and watching those videos will take you back and remind you that, you know what? Your life's been pretty good. And the best thing about it is, we still got stuff to come. And on that thought, I'm going to leave you. I'm not at home, as you can tell. I will have a look and find another video, possibly music related, and it'll be up there. Click on it and have a watch. I think you'll enjoy it. And I'll see you next time.